Welcome back to Headlines. Now let's bring you some sports action. Now the last 11 days of October Mania at the capital has been splendid. We bring you the best run so far at this year's Commonwealth Games 2010. So as the big games drew to a close last night at the capital, we saw a 38 gold medal haul, 27 silvers and 36 bronze medals for the nation India. And making India proud were our very own sportspersons from Tamil Nadu as well, who undoubtedly strived to bring laurels to the country. Here's Ndtv-Hindu's tribute to them.
Tamil Nadu's very own reason to shout Whistle Podunga began when the Dharmapuri boy Chinna Raju Sridhar shot his share of bullseyes at the Commonwealth Games on day 4. He fought his way alongside fellow archers Jignesh and Ritul to nab the silver in the men's compound event, while losing out on the yellow medal only by 2 points to the English squad, thereby winning India its first archery medal since the sport made a comeback after a gap of 28 years.
Compound very difficult. யாருக்குமே விசுவாசம் இல்ல compound divisionல மெடல் வரும் அப்படினு சொல்லிட்டு. ஆனா நாங்க வந்து அத எவ்வளவு ஹார்ட் பிராக்டீஸ் பண்ணி கஷ்டப்பட்டு நாங்க சில்வர் மெடல் எடுத்தோம். இது வந்து வேர்ல்ட் சாம்பியன்ஷிப்ல மெடல் எடுத்த மாதிரி ஈக்குவலா இத வந்து மதிய சம்மானிக்கலாம்.
Then came the golden pair of paddlers. Chennai's Olympian Achanta Sharath Kamal, partnered by Subhajit Saha, demolished their Singaporean opponents with high-octane energy. Sharath returned with a fighting spirit after he faced a massive defeat in the singles event.
Yeah, it was. And also, the scores were the same. 2-2, 8-7. Timeout. So it was a big thing. Yeah, so it's just wonderful. Until quarterfinals, we were having a tough time. But then semi-finals and finals, Saha was brilliant. Nothing more against. I was playing the supporting role in the semi-final and final. He was just too good.
Well, that certainly wasn't all Chennai had to offer. The city's adopted son, Somdev Devarman, dived into the shark-friendly waters of the tennis circuit, only to come out with nothing less than a gold for the country. The very same platform that saw the Indian Express of Pace and Bhupati run out of steam.
Whenever the national anthem's going on, you get goosebumps, and that's the kind of feeling you can never really duplicate. When you see the flag going up there and you actually stand up there for the gold medal, and the whole crowd's cheering. It's something that I've dreamed of, as a kid.
What more can Tamil Nadu ask for? With 2 golds in our kitty and a silver to go with it, our athletes more than contributed to India's medals tally. In Chennai, Natasha for NDTV-Hindu.
And joining me this evening on Headlines now is Mr. Muralidharan Rao, who is the uncle of Sharath Kamal, and as well the table tennis coach to him as well. We've managed to pin him down from all the celebrations in Delhi in our studios. Thanks very much for joining us. Congratulations to you and to your family. First off, I want to ask you about that very crucial game. It must have been quite a mental setback for Sharath when he lost out on that gold and silver medal, but he did manage to bring us the bronze. What was perhaps going through his mind at that point? Did you speak to him after that match?
Yeah, I was there with him. In the semi-finals, he had played 7 games with Yang Zai. And actually Sharath was winning. First game Sharath won, and then second game Yang Zai won, and third game again Sharath won.
Yes.
In the fourth game, Sharath was leading 4-2, and the crowd was cheering so much. And the cheering was, in fact, it was transcending onto the disturbing the players themselves. So in fact, Sharath had to request the crowds, please, mellow down. These things, it affects.
Right.
It affects both the players, and maybe it appeared that it affected Sharath a little more. Though the crowd was encouraging him. So for the 4th game he lost. Then again 5th game Sharath won, and in the 6th game Sharath was totally out of focus. The scores went on like 3-0, 4-0, 5-0, 6-0.
Right.
So he failed quite a few strokes. It was indicative that he's come out of his focus. But in the 7th game, it was a neck to neck. Every point was 1 by 1. The 1 point this player, the other point that player. Sharath was actually leading 8-7. So that's when Yang Zai took a break, and he had come out with refreshed ideas and then a new strategy. And Sharath had a very good opening at that point of time. The service came out and Sharath attacked, but it went out. Then it became 8-all, 9-8, 9-all. In 9-all, Sharath actually had controlled the serve excellently. Yang Zai attacked. Actually, that was Sharath's ploy to use his speed to going for a hard block and then get the point. But unfortunately, it did not happen. So in the 10-9 down, match point down, Sharath went in for attack. It was a good ploy, but it went wide and slightly out of the table. So it was anybody's match. So yes, it was a traumatic experience for Sharath, having to lose in semi-finals when particularly the nation pinned hopes on him, and then we all expected a gold from him. So yeah, it was so
I'm sure it'll be a game that he will never forget, perhaps. Right?
Definitely, like,
Now, whether it's badminton, table tennis, or squash, even the Singaporeans are known to always be very fast on their feet and quick-wristed too. But this wasn't the case for Sharath and for Saha as well. In your opinion, what did the Indian team have at this point which they didn't have? What was advantage for us?
Yeah, maybe I would put it this way: that Sharath, having lost in semi-finals, okay, he had to defend his gold. Previous edition, he was winner of 2 golds. So playing for the country and then winning golds for the country, yes, that's his dream. So in fact, we were having a discussion, and Sharath was determined that somehow the gold, he has to do his bit.
Right.
And then in the Subhajit Saha, in the earlier rounds, actually he was having a little bit of a problem with his shoulder. But in the doubles finals, so they both were totally determined and resolved. In fact, the other couple pair, Angzai and Gowning, they are excellent pair in the world scenario. Like, out of 11 Pro Tour tournament, I mean, they appeared 11 finals in the Pro Tour doubles events, and out of which 4 they won. So they are a very formidable
So we've obviously given them a run for their money at Delhi this time.
And
how are you planning to celebrate? Are celebrations over? Is the party over?
I think it's, let's say it's beginning. Like, today we have landed up here, and then all his compatriots here back in Tamil Nadu and his club mates, they are all looking forward to go ahead with the celebrations.
So we will leave you to the celebrations, but our best wishes to Sharath Kamal and to the family as well. Thanks very much for joining us this evening on Headlines Now.
Thank you very much.
Well, still ahead on the bulletin, she is the fairy godmother of Georgetown, and she has 12 helpers to help make that big day of your life a one to remember.